Hi guys, my name is Moushumi Mukherjee and I'm a registered dietitian and I am super duper excited to bring this live series every Thursday at noon. It is going to be about 15 minutes, so not too long, and we will have lunch together. I know people from different time zones are watching me, but it is lunchtime for me here in Michigan. So guess what I'm having for lunch? I don't know if you guys can see, but I've got this big salad in here with some black beans, some walnuts, chia seeds, and a green sauce dressing that I make myself. It's got avocados, cilantro, lemon juice, salt, and so that way, I'm not using any store-bought dressings. But anyways, for our discussion today, our topic is foods and moods. In the last 6 months that, I've been talking to clients and, different people who have come to me with different physical ailments or, the one thing common that I've noticed are the mood changes, and I think it's all of us, with the virus and us trying to work from home. It's been a hard transition for most or all of us, and just to even stay in the routine of doing things. Anyways, I decided to talk about foods that affect our moods. So here we go. So one of the biggest things that I noticed that actually affect our moods are our blood sugars. So it's very, very important for us to balance our blood sugars. The up and downs of the blood sugars are what cause irritability, changes in your moods. So try to stabilize your blood sugar first thing in the morning. That really helps. And believe it or not, one of my favorite breakfast foods are steel-cut oats, and the reason I absolutely love this is because of the high fiber content in it. And the high fiber, and I'll just be talking about the gut bacteria and, how that actually affects our moods too. But anyways, the big in the big role of things, oats are, steel cut oats are wonderful. It's high fiber, and then trying to have something like half a banana. A lot of people say, oh my gosh, banana high in sugar, but believe me, if first thing in the morning you're running low blood sugar, you're going to feel it. You're going to I don't know if you guys have it, but hello to all of you watching. I'm so excited. Have you guys sometimes felt like, you're up in the morning and you're so tired, it's because our blood sugars are low, early in the morning. So again, kickstarting your day with a good breakfast, which is high fiber, trying to keep our refined sugars low, really, really helps with mood stability. The other thing is, the other thing that's in, all the research I did, has shown, and there is still ongoing research on this, but your DHAs, it's basically an omega-3 fatty acid that really, really helps with your moods too, Hey, Nancy, I'm loving having lunch with you too. Like I said, your DHAs are very important too. These are like I call them your mood boosting omegas. A lot of it you find in your fatty fish, like your salmons, also in your nuts. some of your, some of the things you might notice if you're low in your DHAs are like your dry skin, your eyes might get dry, joint pain, hormonal imbalances. So again, push that. And the big thing that, like I said, with so many of my clients that I've had wonderful luck with is keep away from processed foods, keep away from all that processing that, really somewhere has an effect on our moods and, what we are doing. Try to get more of, your nuts, your salads. I've just got these black beans and walnuts and the greens with some chia seeds, especially for talking of chia seeds. People who are vegetarians, I myself, try to be vegetarian most at least 3 to 4 times a week. Other days, I do have some fish, but your chia seeds, they're loaded with omega-3s, guys. So again, try your chia seeds too. So like I was saying, your blood sugars, hike up your DHAs. The other very, very important thing that you have to keep in mind is your GI symptoms and that's why I think it's so important to start, with a good high fiber breakfast, just to keep things moving in your gut. If things are not moving in your gut, that's where, you see many changes in emotional behavior, and that's another reason why I push for your prebiotics and your probiotics. Talking about, like I said, about bananas, try doing the more green bananas. They are loaded with your prebiotics. So, and that helps with like your whole digestion, with your bloating, and that definitely is affecting our moods, right? Apart from this, all our cruciferous vegetables like your broccoli, your cabbage, your sprouts, cauliflower, those are packed with your prebiotics. Another thing I push for gut is our fermented foods, like your kombucha, kimchi, kefir. When you digest well, you feel well. That's my mantra. I mean, if your GI tract is working well, it's going to affect your moods and your minds. And, sometimes you might have, like late night headaches or early in the morning headaches. And a lot of this is, because there is something not right with the way our GI tract is behaving, or, how we are digesting or assimilating our foods. So that's another thing. I always, my tip is start with about 2 to 6 grams of fiber in the morning, and let me know how you feel. So the other big thing that I've noticed is vitamin D. Staying in Michigan, and people from like Midwest, the East Coast, I know we are so limited on the amount of vitamin D we can get. So we really, really need to make sure, especially winter months, think about, supplementing with some vitamin D because it's hard to get all the vitamin D through our, foods, until and unless we are like really balancing it well. And basically, there's the vitamin D2 and the D3. The D3 is the bioavailable one. That's the one that, we are trying to, get in our bodies. And again, your nuts, your dairy, your fish, these are good sources of that. And then, somebody had asked me, Moushumi, what are like your favorite mood boosting foods? So, the one thing before I end, I wanted to touch base also about was serotonin and how serotonin is affects our moods. It's basically a neurotransmitter, and foods high in tryptophan help boost serotonin. So again, try to get foods that are high in tryptophan. When we talk about happy mood foods, I'll tell you which foods are like my absolute favorite. So try to incorporate those in your diet. We've got our berries, absolutely packed with antioxidants, wonderful for your gut, for your overall living, and for our moods. Nuts and seeds, not sweets, nuts and seeds, our beans and lentils, our seeds. Like I said, I'm doing chia right now. I had some flax in the morning. So your chia, flax, your hemp seeds, these are, guys, these are so much better than your manufactured vitamins even. They're all natural. So try to get those. And then your lentils and your beans. I work a lot with like the Mediterranean diet, the Mind diet, and we really, really push those things too. But anyways, I guess my 15 minutes is over. Thank you so much, all of you who are watching. I'm seeing all of you guys watching in here. I'm so excited. And tune in again next Thursday at noon. These are going to be real quick sessions, but I just kind of want to talk to everybody, get that message out about happy and healthy. So have a happy and healthy week, guys. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.